Hello everyone, this is Olivia from DOS Tarot. I'm here today to start doing the monthlies. Today is December the 17th. I'll probably end up doing about 2 a day and just pick away at them that way because this is going to be the monthlies for January 2021. Trying to think of what method I should use. Should I stay with the Celtic cross? Yeah, let's do the Celtic cross. Alright, this is going to be for the sign of Aries. So let's just do a little shuffle here and start. Oh, there we go. Oh, there's 2. The 9 of Pentacles in reverse. 9 of Pentacles in reverse is somebody that's fear of losing the home, fear of losing finances, codependent on others. But what's crossing that is the star. And the star is in the upright when it's laid head here, feet here. The star in the upright talks about all of the wonderful things that are offered. For instance, there's hope here, and there's going to be some kind of new blessing as well as healing. And there's also guidance. And it's a wish upon a star. So maybe Aries, you've been wishing upon a star. But you could be a little codependent on the necessity of having somebody in your life. Is the codependency that the 9 of Pentacles represents is somebody that has to be in a relationship all the time. It's like they never can be alone. Maybe, you don't feel comfortable in your own skin, if that makes sense to you. Now the next card that came out is the reason for the reading, and it's the Ace of Cups, which is a beautiful reason. Beautiful reason. Ace of Cups can mean a new love, but now remember the Ace of Cups can also, hold on one moment, I forgot about that. Whoops. Hold on. I forgot about that fan running. I don't know if I should start over. I don't think so. I'm going to keep going. I'm pretty sure you were able to hear me, at least. But with the Ace of Cups doesn't mean there's necessarily a new person coming into your life. What this means is that you have a love for someone that has been in your life. Somebody that you already love. Because I'm not showing, unless, I think this is just your energy here. But you do have the star on top of that, which leads me to believe that there is going to be a healing and a blessing that's going to help you get out of this mode. But yeah, the ace doesn't mean a new love. It just means somebody. It could be somebody from your past that you still care for. And they must care for you too. That's the feeling I get. The Wheel of Fortune. Oh my gosh, that's beautiful. The Wheel of Fortune is what you're thinking about. This is the feet of the reading. This is the head of the reading. And this is like the gut, heart, that kind of energy. The Wheel of Fortune tells me that this is now the right time. That's beautiful. In your mind, you feel like now's the time. So you might be basing some kind of action or decision based on how you feel in your mind, and in your mind you feel like now's the right time to make a change. You've completed a cycle, a karmic cycle that's done. You wouldn't have gotten the card here if you wouldn't have. A karmic cycle has been completed, and now's the time. It's like you might have come to some kind of realization about something, and it made you snap out of a situation, or it made you really contemplate on something that maybe you heard, and it makes you have that feeling of now's the time. Now's the time to move on from something that's been very karmic. Whew. Okay. You had been waiting for something to come in, something to come to you. But with it being in the reverse, if I remember correctly, this is just telling me that there's been some kind of delay. Either you've been waiting on someone or someone's been waiting on you. This is the recent past. And maybe you gave up on it. In the recent past, maybe you were giving up on this refreshed love or new love, whatever it is. It can be one or the other, like I said. Maybe you gave up on it. And now that you've given up on it, there's something that enlightened you about a situation that said, wait a minute. You have deep love for somebody. Now, it could be for an Aquarius. Who's to say? Because the only characters on the board now that I can definitely give a title to is Aquarius. The Nine of Pentacles can be any of the earth signs, which is Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. And this can be any of the fire signs, which are Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. So let's see what your near future is. Oh my gosh. You have intuition. You're going to be coming into intuition, which is interesting. There's a full moon coming up on December the 29th in Cancer. The last full moon for 2020. And it talks about enlightening and giving the gift of intuition to everybody on the planet. All they have to do is focus and ask. You don't even have to ask. It's there for the taking. You just have to take it, if you know what I mean. You have to take that. This is a beautiful reading. Very uplifting. Alright, and then the next card is you. As you read this, you're going to see it as good news. The Page of Wands talks about delivering a message of good news. Something that you're going to be very happy to hear about. It could be receiving somebody from the past that they've agreed. It has something to do with the soul as well. Because the wands talk about the soul. Most people don't say that in readings. They just think fire, action, passion. And it is passion, but it also talks about something that's passionate to your soul, is the way I read them. Wow. And then the next card is energy you're unaware of that may be surrounding you now. Oh, God. Whatever you're doing here is going to make you absolutely, positively happy. You're going to be just glowing. You're going to be smiling from ear to ear. It's beautiful. It's almost, when I see this card, it makes me think, I'm finally here. Wherever you're going, whatever you're up to, it's like, I'm finally here. This is my happy place. This is where I'm meant to be. That's exactly what it feels like. Not that I see action here, but it's cooking, put it that way. With the energies here, it's cooking. There is a lover. Oh, this is your hope or fears. To me, this is a hope, or it's a possibility. If this is somebody that you have love for, I believe your intuition is telling you that this is what's supposed to be. It's almost like it was almost like you were in hangman mode and you were enlightened about a situation. Or somebody spoke words that enlightened you. And the last card is potential outcome. Yeah, you're going to be a fool. You're going to be a fool in the sense that you're wondering why it took you so long to wake up. It's almost like you were awakened by something, because you were here giving up on something. But now, as a fool, and the fool also means don't be so foolish that you don't have a direction or a plan. Right now, you just feel like you just want to go. But make sure that you are organized in your planning. If it's someplace where you have, because this is distance, this is over a body of water, this waiting for something. If this is what you've been waiting on and now it's finally here, if there's a body of water to travel over, make sure that you have the plans, the directions, and etc. on how to get there. Because right now you're in the planning mode. And when you get that figured out, you'll take action. But right now you're just so overjoyed and elated and over joyful that you just want to go now. But you need to slow down and just wait a little bit and make sure that you have everything in order before you leave a situation and before you get on the road to head to a new situation, whatever it might be. Wow. That is absolutely, absolutely, positively beautiful. Oh my God. Okay. And on the bottom of the card, you are going to have some anxiety. I mean, it's only natural. If you're making one change, let's say it's from one situation or relationship to another situation or relationship, either way, it's going to cause a little bit of anxiety in you, which is only normal. It's only normal. Because anxiety may be just in the trip itself to get to that situation or relationship, whatever it is. Oh my gosh, I don't feel like I'm going to clarify anything. I don't feel like I need to. I feel it's pretty self-explanatory. Let's I want to get one of each of this deck of oracle cards. And the first one this is from the Soul's Journey. And it says surrender. Whoops. Surrender. I can release my need to control. That's right, because that explains this. You don't feel like you need to be in any kind of control, in a sense that you don't have to force it to come out. It just comes out natural. Whatever it is you're headed for. This is like, it's hard to explain. This is like being out of control. This is being in control. And being out of control is a little risky. And it's telling you here is I can release my need to control. So that means you don't have to have everything so rigidly in order. You feel that certain that whatever you're headed to is what you want and what probably was divinely guided, to be honest. This is divine, 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 divine. I mean, you know that it was meant to be. Oh my God, that is so beautiful. Let's get one from the energy deck and see what they have to say. Uh-oh, envy. Now, if you are leaving a situation behind, like from your past that you thought was going to work out, but it didn't maybe, This could be somebody that's envious of your choices. Because envy just means this person is living in a dark castle with black dress, black bricks, and envious looking at their neighbors. If you can see that big castle through that doorway, they're envious of the gold that this person has. They're shining and this person isn't. Whatever that means to you, to me it feels like that could be something that was left behind. And then the angels and ancestors. Magic guardian. This is the same as the magician. You've probably manifested this, but something spurred you into definitely not forcing the manifestation, because you can't force manifestation. You knew it was the right thing to do. That's the way it feels. You knew it was the right thing to do. And you knew it was the right time. And this talks about unlock the magic within. In other words, you have probably more abilities than just intuition. You may have more gifts within you. And remember, December the 29th is the full moon in Cancer. Cancer is a water sign. And you're talking about somebody with intuition. Cancer is full of intuition. But this might be the kind of full moon for 2020, the last full moon for the year. And it could be very potent. It could be very, I want to say, divinely guided, that people are awakened to more gifts that we have within us that we've been lied about and told we didn't. This is going to be to me, it's going to be a really eye-opening experience for the full moon in Cancer for the last of 2020, the last month in 2020. It's going to be beautiful. It's going to be beautiful. Anyway, oh my gosh, I'm excited. All right. I will see you through the rest of December, and I will talk to you then. Be safe, and happy holidays. Namaste.